It's more about the opportunity for people, again, that have played the position, that are fresh or newly removed from college or the NFL, that can actually play the damn position.
That are looking for a chance.
That are looking for a chance, whether they know somebody or not. Jay, we're not talking, and I'll say this to you, and I am talking to you as I look at you.
Should I listen to you? Or
Yes,
should
you.
I go in one ear or out the other?
It's going to stick. It's more about giving someone an opportunity that is newly removed opposed to somebody 8 years from the last snap and have never played the position. We're not talking about Jason Witten coming back from retirement. That's not what we're talking about. You got to think about it, Jay. 8 years off, not 2 or 3.
I understand.
In a position you've never played. If Jason Williams, the basketball player, 10 years ago, how long you been retired?
20 years.
Okay, 15 years ago, came to me as a basketball coach with an injury, I can go back in my mind and say, he was a pretty good guard. He knew how to do some stuff. Let's just bring him in and see if he still has it. He's only 4 years removed, not damn 8 years that have never. Oh, what are we going to do with Jason? We're going to make him our center. He's going to play the 4 or the 5.
That's not really a comp because I'm 6'2". I'm not going to play a position that's like 6'9".
He runs a 4'9". He's stiff as a board. Okay, he's not Taysom Hill. You just heard Greg McElroy say it.
He's probably not going to even play, Key. Is there a hint? Well, this brings it to a different conversation then, because for me, this is like there's a hint of being privileged, and if you're privileged because of what you've been able to do. And your relationships.
Privileged by his relationship.
By his relationship, yes.
Cool. This is more, again, that's why I feel like
that's where there's anger coming.
We're going in the wrong direction with the conversation.
That started off saying opportunity.
Yeah, but it's not a, see, this,
you only get this opportunity because of your relationship.
Which is why this really should fall more on Urban Meyer.
It is on Urban Meyer.
I've always said that.
We keep talking about Tim can't do this, Tim can't do that. But Tim's getting the chance because someone is saying, I'll give you the chance. This is more about Urban Meyer coming into the NFL and already with some of the decisions he's made, have us all scratching our heads going,
absolutely.
Do you really know what you're doing?
Absolutely, it's on Urban Meyer. It's not. I'm not attacking Tim Tebow.
Okay.
I want to say that loud and clear.
Because we just keep piling on how he can't do it, he can't do it, he can't do it.
Thank you.
But he's there.
It's not on Tim Tebow. It's on Urban Meyer. But Urban Meyer should be able to see that Tim Tebow can't do it.
If you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, are you concerned that he can't see that?
And you're going to screw up that locker room because players and front office people that don't make the decisions are sitting back and saying to themselves, I just brought you a 2-time All-American that didn't get drafted, and we said, no, we don't want to sign him. I just brought him to you, an undrafted free agent. That's 6'5", 265, that ran a sub 4.650 and for sub 4.640, and we made a decision to not sign him, and he's still on the street.
Maybe he needs some work. Maybe we can work with him. Some developing, but whatever. But Jay, you're upset about something.
Well, because ego is one hell of a thing, man. I mean, people do stuff when their ego gets enhanced. Like when people around you do what you gotta do. It's your team. I mean, isn't that what was told to Urban Meyer?
Yeah,
it's your team.
Basically.
You run it the way you want to run it.
Let me ask you:
That's how he leveraged to get the
Jaguars fan. Is that a part of you going like, what?
Oh no. I'm not saying I don't feel that way. I'm just saying you have to understand who you empowered to do this in the first place.
That's a good point.
Right? Like you're sitting there saying like, oh, what are you doing? You gave him that power. You knew what was coming with Urban Meyer when you hired Urban Meyer.
That is true.
Now you can't be mad at it because he's doing it his way. A lot of very powerful people be like, you don't like it? I don't care. Key just said to me, I don't care what you say to me. It goes one ear out the other. I mean, people do that.
How many?
They don't care what you think.
And think about and I'm sorry, Jay. How about returning players though?
A lot of stuff
returning players aren't going to start, now thinking. I mean, when do you get that first player that's like? I mean, we've already seen that in the last couple of years, the exodus from Jacksonville. I mean, how many other guys are going to say like?
It's going to be more about
part of this.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's more. It's going to be more about. It's not that I don't want to be a part of it. It's going to be more about understanding that it was Urban Meyer and not Tim Tebow for the players. They've got to be able to understand it's Urban Meyer.
Don't hold it against Tebow, right?
Don't really hold it against Tim Tebow because he ain't gonna. Only way he makes the team is because I want him to make the team. That's the only reason. That's the only way he's going to make the team is because I'm I mean, he's making a team.
So do you think this is going to be much ado about nothing when they release him or whatever?
I don't think he's ever going to
camp?
I don't think he's ever going to get released. Me personally, I think he goes to the practice squad,
which is again taking an opportunity away from somebody. How does that
make
sense?
But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I've been saying.
But guys, like I mean, like if you're being honest about it, I mean, look, all coaches who have teams when you do tryouts, you're always taking an opportunity away from somebody. It's about like who you have a relationship with. Like, oh, well, it comes down to these two kids. Yeah, this kid may work hard and the other kid, but you know what? I've known this kid for a while, and I know he adds a different dimension.
8 years, Jay, you ain't going to never get me to believe that.